Hi everyone, this is Brad from Men's and Women's Swimming. Looking forward to talking to you guys a little bit tonight about my team and everything that they were able to accomplish this year. Very sorry that we can't be together, due to these unfortunate circumstances, but really excited to take the opportunity and brag a little bit about all of our accomplishments and recognize some people that really worked extremely hard this season. And even though we can't be together, they still deserve that recognition, and I'm looking forward to telling you guys a little bit about what the swim team was able to do. First thing I'd like to do is take some time and start with some thank yous. So my first thank you goes out to Brent, Paul, Ashley, Taylor, and the rest of the athletic staff. Without you guys, my job would be impossible. You guys help me, you guide me, you support me with everything that I need throughout the season. And if I ever asked for help at a swim meet or with travel or anything like that, there was no hesitation. And that goes a long way, especially working by myself. It means a lot to know that I can fall back on you guys. So thank you very much for that. My next thank you definitely goes out to my wife. My wife was kind of team chef and also was able to be there and help assist me with practices and meets with anything that I needed. Her constant support means the world to me, and I was very glad to have her by my side this year, and it made the team experience even better. Finally, I'd like to thank the rest of the coaches on the staff. You guys support me more than you know. As a young coach, it's always nice to see what the experienced coaches are doing and learn from you guys and kind of bounce ideas off you and figure out what's going to work best to help my team, help me in my career, and hopefully I'm able to then help you guys out with some things here and there, and looking forward to continuing to build as a staff. Quick season recap. Really successful season for the program in terms of, I'd say, historically great. We're really excited about where we're moving, after these past couple years that I've been here, and I'm really looking forward to next year and years beyond with the group that'll be coming back. Our men's team won 8 dual meets this year, which is tied a program record from over 6 years ago, which is fantastic. We had over 30 lifetime best swims at our conference meet, which is kind of our gauge for whether or not we had a successful season, so that's a great sign. We broke a total of 19 team records, which includes 2 conference records and 4 team relay records. We had both the men's and women's rookie performer and AMCC swimmer of the year, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit later as well. We had the first and third highest female individual scorers at the conference meet. We had 7 individual conference championship swims. 8 swimmers earned all conference honors, and both our men and women's team had over a 3.3 GPA. So really kind of defining what student athlete means, both exceptional in the pool and then exceptional in the classroom as well. So as a coach, it makes me extremely proud. And again, that definitely makes me excited about where our program's headed because of the success that, we've built over the past couple years, and especially with this group this year. Kind of moving towards the team awards. Our team MVPs this year, Isaac and Grace for the men and women. Isaac had a fantastic season. Came in as a freshman, worked extremely hard in the pool. He brings a lot of positive attitude to the team. It's hard to describe once you're around him for a few minutes. It's contagious, and he makes everybody else want to work harder. He kind of was willing to try a lot of different events this year. We settled in on a few that we wanted to focus on at the conference meet, and he had a couple just unbelievable performances. He came back in the 200 free at the conference meet to right between 2 guys from Penn State Barron and bursted right through the middle to win that race, and that was really exciting to see. It was his first individual event, as a swimmer in this team, and it was just really exciting. It kind of set the tone for the rest of the meet for us. And anything we needed from him this year, relay duty, different events, swimming distance events or sprint events, he stepped up and took care of business. So Isaac's our team MVP. He was also rookie performer and AMCC swimmer of the year. And to do all that as a freshman is a pretty tall task. So we're extremely proud of you. Our women's swimmer, our women's MVP swimmer is Grace. Grace kind of took over the conference this year. Same thing, just like Isaac. Incredibly hard worker at practice. Did really anything that I asked her to do. She swam, I think, almost every event, if not every event at some point throughout the season, and settled in again on a few different events at the conference meet. She was extremely successful. She broke 2 conference records and was extremely competitive the whole way through. She's extremely talented, but proving that when talent works hard, you can really do some special things. And I'm really excited, again, as a freshman, to be the AMCC Swimmer of the Year for both our male and female. That's really exciting for where we're going to be, as they grow into upperclassmen and start to become even more leaders of the team than they already were this year. So congratulations, guys. Sportsmanship award this year goes to Bryson Avery. Just a couple of people that bring good energy to practice. Bryce is always good for a laugh. Sometimes he and I argue a little bit, about the amount that we have to do at practice specifically here and there, or whether or not he's going to get in for warm-up, but we end up having a really good time. And again, his energy at practice and in the locker room is fantastic. He's a really talented swimmer, and he's proving that, again, when you work hard and develop certain skills, that you can be really competitive. And as a sophomore, I'm excited to see him kind of take on a leadership role. And I think when people follow his example, our team is headed in the right direction. So very proud of you, Bryce. Avery's a freshman this year. I'm really, really glad she joined the team at the beginning of the season. Extremely talented. Again, is always willing to adjust and kind of do the different things that she needs to do to get better. We made a plan at the beginning of the year. We made some adjustments to it in terms of her training and what was going to be successful. And she was always kind of willing to see what we could do to get her to get to the level that she wanted to get to. And that showed at the end of the year, breaking multiple team records and winning conference championships. She kind of surprised everybody, including me, in a really exciting way. But always kind of felt like a really positive presence on deck. And those are people that I like to identify. When you have a positive presence and the team feels that, and even competitors feel that, that energy just propels you forward, especially in a sport like swimming where our conference championship meet is 4 days long. To have positive momentum and energy moving forward is unbelievably important. And so when those type of people are getting everyone excited and showing what it takes to be a student athlete and be a member of our team, you can prove that we can really do anything. So Bryson Avery, thank you guys. The Sportsmanship Award goes to you. You're going to be recognized through the conference and everything as well, and I'm very proud of you guys. Coaches Award this year is going to go to both Caitlin for the women's team and Taylor for the men's team. Caitlin is a sophomore this year. Last year, her freshman year, was still kind of figuring out the program and the expectations and everything, and she made a ton of improvement. And then this year, she really just took everything in stride and became, a huge focal point and a leader on the team. And that was really exciting for me to see her take on the challenges of what it means to be, the only sophomore or above on the team. It was 3 freshmen and a sophomore for our women's team. And they looked at Caitlin as a leader. She developed a new event program, which is really not easy to do at the college level. And she excelled, swam exceptionally fast at our conference meet. And we're excited for, next year her to take on even longer distance events, because she's kind of found her niche and what she's going to be successful at. And I can't wait to see her continue to take on the workload. But seeing somebody grow like that within, the span of just one season is hard to imagine. It's not easy to do at this level. Having worked with and swam with a lot of elite athletes in my time, I'm so impressed by Caitlin and the challenges that she took on. So really proud of you, Caitlin, and excited for next year as well. And our men's team award winner I mentioned is Taylor Bone. Taylor came in and we weren't really sure what he was going to be swimming. He's a really talented guy. He's a great worker. So we kind of messed around with different events, found some success in November as to what was going to work, and actually got to the conference meet and tried him in some different strokes and relays, and he turned out to swim really, really well. He was an integral part of 2 of our team relay records, and if he had had a couple better starts, which was just bad luck at our conference meet, he would have swam even faster and would be our second fastest backstroker in program history, and was not even really necessarily a backstroker coming out of high school. So again, to see that improvement in 4 or 5 months, the only way to do it is hard work. Taylor was willing to do anything. Anytime he needed to make up a practice because of class, he took on that challenge, and extremely proud of him. I'm excited for what next year is going to bring, as he started to develop that leadership mentality and and what's, comes with being positive and working hard, and then seeing the results. So everybody kind of saw that and what he brings to the table. And as he moves up to becoming an upperclassman, I'm definitely looking forward to what he'll bring to the table. So those are our team awards. Finally, just another quick recognition for our seniors. We did have an opportunity to do that during senior day, and then at our conference championships as well. Tanner Yaw and Tyler Stouse. A couple of great guys that helped me a lot over the past couple of years coming in as a young new coach. You always look for kind of people that can help you along, get you a good feel for the team, that are always willing to do what you ask. And Tanner and Tyler brought that every single day to practice. We're going to miss them a lot, just not only because of their points and things that they bring to the table in terms of leadership and all that, but just their presence on deck. Again, that's a lot of it when we bring recruits in and we have that experience, that family atmosphere on deck. It's really led by people that want that and that see that as being important. And Tanner and Tyler were two guys that I never had to ask twice. You know what I mean? If it was, hey, if you want to get better, do this, it was done. And everybody followed their example. So there's no way to replace you guys. We'll have a bigger roster next year, but we always hope that you come back and stay with us, because once you start with the program, you're with us for good. We kind of preach that family atmosphere, and I felt that this year. I think that was the most exciting part of our conference championships. You could see that all the different teams around the pool deck, ours was special. I miss you guys. I do love you all. You're part of my family, and I'm excited for every year that we have to come. I know our program's just going to keep getting better and better, and with you guys as the foundation, I'm extremely lucky to be your coach. So stay safe. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting on a team Zoom call or something like that soon so we can all catch up. And congratulations to our team for the season as a whole and to the award winners tonight. Best of luck.